Thank you for visiting West Coast Auto Enthusiast. Today we're featuring a 2015 BMW X5 35D. It's a clean title, clean Carfax car. It's got 33,000 miles on it. We can finance it through Cuddle. We can put an extended warranty on it out until 100,000 miles, and we welcome trades. So diesel seem to be gaining some traction in the last year or so out of Europe. We've seen a lot more interest in Range Rovers, BMWs, and Audis. For whatever reason, we really like the X5 when they're built like this. This is a $87,000 build, which translates to $30,000 of optional equipment, which is massive. So it's got Pirelli tires on it. They're all new. I've got two in the back that are going on today. The front two are new, so we're going to match those. The paint and body are in excellent condition. It's black sapphire paint. It's got premium package, which includes comfort access. And on a BMW, anywhere you've got a rib, that'll lock and unlock your door. What some people don't know is you can't unlock your car with that. You've got to grab the handle, and that will unlock your car. Nice thing about an X5 is you've got ribs on all four door handles, so you can do that any corner of the car. You can see there's no curb rash on the back wheel. So super clean. It's got front and rear parking sensors. It's got a backup camera. It's also got a surround view camera. You can see it's really, really clean. Right rear tire, no curb rash. So shadow line trim is part of the M Sport. So no chrome on the exterior, it's all black. Right rear, right front, just a little tiny bit of curb rash. We might not even be able to pick it up in the camera, and marking there. So super clean. So this is, I think this has got the lighting package on it also, which is a fully adaptive LED. So the upgraded light system in BMWs has got a line across the middle there. That also means on this car you're going to have, with lighting package, you've got automatic high beams, and that's a big deal. We really like the fully adaptive LED. This dimple here is an indication you've got a surround view camera, so that's nice. Really, the only thing this doesn't have on it is, so it does not have driver's assistance plus for whatever reason. It does have dynamic handling package, and that is almost unheard of with diesels, and one of the reasons we bought it. So if you're familiar with BMWs, you recognize that. That's part of Bang & Olufsen sound system. Warm weather package, so rear sunshades, 4-zone climate control with rear heated seats. Super nice. So you have upgraded black leather upholstery. Panoramic roof, soft close doors, so this door will close by itself. There you go, which is nice. That's also very uncommon on a diesel. So again, Bang & Olufsen sound, multi-contour seats, heated and ventilated, which is nice. So we are not buying a flat seat X5 anymore. They're just this is too nice of a seat, one of the nicest seats that they make. So another option on this has got night vision with pedestrian detection, heated steering wheel, super clean. I've got one key. We did produce a window sticker. It's called the Monroney label, so there's a key. And we've got a set of books, should be in here. Yep, right there. So Monroney label is, it's fairly accurate. Sometimes they double dip on the price, but they've got the gear right. So this will show you, I think it's technically this is an $87,000 build. They double dip on a couple things, and so it comes in at 90. But it gives you, so the stuff that we're find interesting on this is multi-contour seats, dynamic handling, cold weather, driver's assistance, lighting package, luxury seating package, premium package, M Sport, adaptive M suspension, rear sunshade, soft closed doors, enhanced Bluetooth, Bang & Olufsen sound, comfort rear seats, night vision with pedestrian detection, ceramic controls, and surround view. So that's about as big a build as you're going to find on a diesel. It's by far the biggest build. We've had some 5 liters in here that have been bigger builds than that, but not diesels. That's even big for a 5-liter build. You can see there's no wear and tear. The cap is missing on the this Bang & Olufsen sound, the front speaker. We've got the covers for that, so that will be replaced. What's funny about that is we're seeing that on Audi products also. The tweeters caps are coming off, so maybe when people are wiping cars down, or I don't know what's happening there, but that's going to be fixed. M Sport steering wheel, so paddle shifters, upshift on the right, downshift on the left, voice activation, mode control, Bluetooth and volume, cruise control over here, power tilt and telescoping wheel, your heated steering wheel option here. Anywhere you see this A on a wand off the steering column from BMW, that's an indication you have automatic headlights. So if you put your lights into the automatic position and then hit that, you have an illuminated A headlight. That means your high beams, your automatic high beams have been activated. So night vision, if you hit this down here, what you're going to see on your front screen is an infrared camera. And because my warehouse is light right now and illuminated, it's going to be hard to see. But that's cool, and it's got pedestrian detection in it also. You can see the center console is clean. Ceramic controls, so you've got black ceramic surrounded on all the knobs and controls, which is nice touch. We've got heated and ventilated seats, dual auto climate control. Usually this is an indication of driver's assistance plus, so we were surprised it didn't have that. The reason this is on here is solely for pedestrian detection. This is usually an indication of blind spot, lane assist, lane departure. So you might pay attention to that, because that tricked us a little bit. So then the rest of it's just a matter of what you've got as far as your computer stuff. It is a really well equipped, as I mentioned. So there's your backup camera. If I deselect that, that's going to go to my surround view camera. They put mirrors on the underside of the side mirrors. So an interesting thing is if your doors are closed, or if your doors are open, or if your mirrors are folded in, that turns the surround view camera off. So if that's not working, it may be because your door is open or your mirrors are folded in. So if I go back to this, I've got Bluetooth, super nice Bluetooth system with enhanced, so you've got streaming audio. It'll play a DVD in the front. Navigation, super nice navigation for this generation X5. If you go to the menu on these, you can go down. This is a very common thing and almost old news with BMW, but you can't look at the vehicle status if you're looking at a used car. And you can go down here, engine oil, brake fluid, brake pads, brake pads. So it's all current. Doesn't need, service is current, doesn't need anything there. What else have I not gone over? So you do have sport mode on this. So if you put this into drive and then you hit sport mode, it will deactivate your traction control, which is nice. Let's see, let me see if I can get that to display. I don't know. That's interesting. Radio, HD radio, and as we mentioned, Bang & Olufsen sound satellite radio. I'm going to turn that down. So usually, maybe it's different on the X5. Usually it will show you a sport setting on here, which it is not. So I don't know. So there's your onboard computer system, access to all your electronics. So heads-up display, you can control that. If you go down on this also, so it sets your lights, your driving mode, your doors, your parking, all that stuff, how it operates. How far your tailgate's going to lift up, and then if you go over here, you have further settings. So Bang & Olufsen, lighting, exit, stuff like that. Super nice. All this other stuff is pretty straightforward and isn't anything as far as new and technology goes for BMW. I'm gonna back that up a little. So buttons down here, let me go over this real quick. So parking brake, electronic parking brake. Auto hold is nice, so that's if you select that, that's going to hold your car in position when you sit on the hill, when you take your foot from the brake to the accelerator. This is a hill descent control. This is your ability to control your camera views. You can turn your parking sensors on or off. This is sport mode, sport or comfort or echo. And so on that particular, so this Sport Plus would deactivate the traction control. Sport is just a change in settings and shift configurations. Comfort, and then you've got an Echo also that would maximize fuel economy. Traction control delete, so that will remove the traction control. If you haven't driven a dynamic handling package car, they're really, really nice and totally different. It's just such a nice driving experience on an SUV of BMW. We've only seen a couple of them. They're common on the X5, but they're very uncommon on diesels. This is the second one we've seen. So anyway, super nice build. 32,930 miles, as you can see. Clean title, clean Carfax. We can put a warranty on this out until 100,000 miles. We do welcome trades, and we can finance it through Cuddle, which is a local collection of credit unions that we're able to do direct lending for. So if you have questions or would like additional information, please feel free to contact us, and we can be reached at 503-227-2354. Thank you for visiting West Coast Auto Enthusiast.